Hi. This is Leo season already a few weeks. The full moon is coming up already tomorrow in Aquarius, and we are experiencing hot days. So the ruler of Leo, the sun, is fully present. Everybody knows Leo, no? Or you know somebody you don't know is a Leo, but he's like this happy person that wants to bring joy, entertainment, who lives for the purpose to make other people happy. Maybe it doesn't seem like that because it's all about them because they want to be seen. But in the end, it's not all about them because what they're doing is just what their soul needs to give. It is our creative divine outlet. It is the joy that they bring to the people. Yes, maybe they want recognition for it in one other way, but the recognition can be that you just laugh with their joy and entertainment. It is the sun. There's only one. There's only one sun here on our planet Earth. It is that place in our chart where we need to build our kingdom with whatever divine creativity we have inside of ourselves. If this we cannot express this, then we're missing out on the essence of life. Leo energy is channeling divine creative intelligence, and they need to feel an individual and maybe separate from the whole, because if you want to express your uniqueness, your unique creative reason that you were born to express this here, you need to feel that you're separate from other persons. And this can then why I always was figuring it out, why people just say, okay, Leo, big ego, and I'm like, what is okay, you need an ego to live on planet Earth to some extent. We all have very high percentage of ego. We all have. Some exceptions have maybe a better balance and is their or ego is less up there. But the majority of us, we all deal with our ego. But so I wouldn't dare to say that, any Piscean has less of ego than a Leo. Just with Leo, they just show it in your face because that's what they're here to do. They are here to, roar and follow their feelings because they're very feeling oriented also. So, don't forget, if you ever look at a chart yourself and you find where you have Leo in your chart and you look what it means in this area where it is, in which one of the 12 houses it is, this is an important area for you, and also where your sun is. So the sun sign is also very important to express yourself, to create something here in this life. Doesn't matter how big or small it is. Anyways, their energy, when you see them, they are full of energy, but they really need to be kind of practical with their energy, their resources. They can worry about it if it's not okay. They will most likely really go through, but they really should be practical about it and give them some time to recover if their energy is low. When it comes to their material finances, or anything that supports them, the same. They're gonna think about it in a very practical way. They will not spend their money on something that considered for them is rubbish. Doesn't mean that they are very royal in giving and they can really give a lot. But for instance, if they see a present and it's the one just saying something stupid, very expensive watch for the husband or the father or the wife, whatever, they can really drive like to 3 cities away because they know there is the same watch and that watch is there a little bit cheaper. They will really, it has to be worth it. When they buy art, um, it can be a Picasso or whatever, or they don't find it worth it, they will not buy it. So they're not into a name or something. They like to show off, but they will spend their money very critical. They will think about it. They can have good ideas to how to invest their money, how to spend their money, and they want to buy the good stuff with the good quality. Doesn't have to be all bling bling. What you might think, no, it has to be quality, and or for them it needs to be quality. Okay, they can even buy a painting, from from a friend that they love. So the things that they buy, they like to, has to be some kind of perfection in it for them. Anyway, yeah, okay. There's some wind going on here. You see with my notes. When it comes to their communication, they are the charmers. They're charming. They really know how to talk if they want to. They will also really not talk to everybody. They will sometimes even just by looking at the person, like I like that person, I don't like that person. They like to think, speak about beauty, about relationships, about they like to talk in the way that they feel that they get a lot of attention, and they like the harmony. They will be smooth in their talking, not aggressive normally, unless maybe they know you very well and they know you are fine with it. And of course, they will really adapt to the situation um, in the way they talk. They like to think about beautiful things of life, and um, they like to be charmed as well. They enjoy the attention they get from, the daily things. When they get really busy and they have to go left, right, they will try as best as they can to have a certain balance there. So they will not go into the extremes when it comes to this area in their lives. They like to look attractive and, charm your pants off, matter of speaking. They can be good in, because they're so charming in media, um, but also, where they can lead in a kind of job that comes with a lot of organizing, anyway, with a lot of communication and stuff like that. But when it comes to their private life, meaning like their own home or family that they live with, they are more closed. Maybe even, even when they're outgoing and shining, and sometimes, you see them from far away. When it comes to their private life, they can be a little bit more closed, and even with their family members, or they to have emotional stability, they will really like to feel that they are in control of the situation. So also of the house, but also from their family. So because that gives them emotional stability. There can be some trauma in the family, or maybe, um, difficult things that they had to overcome through family, or where they lived. And also the healing can come again through family and their own place. Maybe they like to live alone when they feel they cannot control the situation in the family. They need to have a more private area with their family. They will maybe for that reason not invite the whole street to their house. There can be secrets, there can be jealousy if they feel they don't know any when it comes to their own family, but that's in extreme cases. Okay, normally they just like to, no, they are intense when it more intense when it goes, and emotional when it comes to their house and their family. So they there's a love hate kind of thing going on. Maybe power struggles, maybe with with one of the parents even. Um, so it's also where they can find healing in this area of their life. So to battle their inner demons and really transform and yeah, moving to a better state through family and the place they live. So the intensity here shows that Leos are really also very emotional. That's not, that if you don't know them very good, they don't show it. It will be more in their private life. Sorry, it's too hot. And I was sitting in the shade, but it starts to get more sunny and the computer's gonna burst into flames, I guess. Anyway, yes. So yes, they're more private where they live, in which area they live. Ah, here it is. So where they find their purpose? Their purpose is expressing themselves through their hobbies, through their children, through their creativity. They in their romance, they can be very over the top and have a very active romantic life, and they are very lucky in it. And this is for them why they live. This is where they shine, what they are good at. They are very, very, very. Hmm, they do need freedom also. So the freedom in their romantic life um, is necessary. They need it also in later when the romantic life gets into a serious relationship, you know, like a marriage or with children. They still need their freedom. The partner really should grant them space because they really need it. Um, they love to travel. They love to um, maybe you know is one of their hobbies is dive into some kind of philosophies or other cultures and share this, talk about this in an entertaining way, because what they do they will do it in a way that, you know, like the sun, you know, it draws attention. You cannot not see the light of the sun. They want to be the light, and they need fuel. So maybe it takes a little bit of time before they figure out, um, not figure out, but before they're shining bright. But once they are shining in the area that they are good at and they want to be in, it's hard to stop them. They will go on, and it's why they have to be practical with how to know how to divide their energy in their daily life. Because if you keep on going, at one moment, yeah, I don't know, they're they're sensitive in the heart and the spine and they're in their bones when it comes especially to the Leo part. Mm. Yeah, so they also are lucky in games and gambling, and if you have a very good Leo, you should play maybe the lotto or do some gambling some now and then, because sometimes you can win something nice. Ooh, hey, yeah. All right. When they're working, they can become really workaholics. They will be very organized, structural, good boundaries in their professional life. So, hmm, they also it takes time for them before they get successful, maybe, or in their job, or they don't really. They are good leaders, but they don't need to lead in their job. They just want to be respected for sure, and they don't want to be bossed around by a boss if they have a boss. It's good for them to be independent as well because, well, because of the nature of the sun. Um, yeah, about their health. Uh, no, not gonna go there. I already mentioned their heart, and they should take care of their energy. So, um, yeah, maybe that they should really, with time, when they age and get a little bit older, look at what they eat and start to eat less or more, raw vegetables, and especially not so much anymore, and take good care of it. Okay, melting officially now. So when it comes to the person they marry, or a marry like relationship, they attract very friendly person that maybe was their friend or can become a friend. They have a very friendly is in their romantic life, on dating, that is possible that it continues after they're married. And because it's one of their purpose in life, where they're over the top and they're with grand gestures and everything, but in their married life it's like more about good communication with their partner, and um, more like a friend, maybe a very an intelligent person they prefer. It's important for them that they can communicate about a lot of topics. Um, Still, they need their freedom also in their marriage. The partner should be aware of that. They also give the freedom to their partner. The partner maybe is well connected, and maybe they have something. Is there something different about the way their relationship works than with other, traditional marriages? Or anyway, they are still Leo, so they are the center. So their partner should be like a fan of Leo, something like that. Funny, no? Um, yeah. So they know, like, if I am with Leo, Leo is we walk somewhere and Leo is the one that shines, and I am the friendly partner that doesn't need to be shining all the way. Two Leos together. I don't know. Does it work? Um, can happen some sudden changes in the relationships. It's not uncommon that they have more than one long marriage-like relationship in their life. In times of crisis, they should not be, the leader that they naturally are. They should really just, in really tough crisis, that the live or die stuff. They should. It's best for them to then surrender and have faith and forgive and be compassionate and pray and not try to battle the crisis. Um, maybe retreat or spend time alone, or go to places where you can, like, or you go pray in an ashram or in a church or any place that is, or in the forest where you can be alone for a while. um this will help them a lot, instead of trying to be the one solving the conflict and the crisis. It's more like let go and let God. They can be very emotional in this, but unstable, but in a crisis. Or maybe not unstable, but more like wishy-washy, confused, uh, feeling of, the boundaries that they really have in their job and in their daily activities, and even in their health, if they have to, in a crisis is not there anymore. And they are very um, sensitive to the energy of other persons. So also this stage can be aware of that. Look, especially in times of crisis, make sure that the people that surround you are feel good for your energy. They do believe that the worldview that life is about taking action, and they will if they have a certain belief, they will be they will like to def- talk about it in an I am right way, defend it like I know what I say is it even is it it's maybe like when they have a goal, they want something, they really go after it. Maybe a little bit even like a child. I want that, and if they don't, cannot have it, they are really not in a good mood. Um, yeah. Besides being very defensive in their opinions about the general vision of the world, if they are or if they are into a religion, they can be like this way. This is the way. There's no other way. Anyway, when they have an image of people who like comfort and enjoy the good things of life, and they will if they have a career, this will be also their motivation, to have comfort, and they like it also maybe in the surroundings where they work, to be comfortable, pleasant for the senses, um, and will also take time for them to have successful career, but they will stick to it. They will not often change their career in their life. They will, once they're there, stay there most of the time, and it's important for them that they can enjoy what they do. It's important for everyone, but especially for Leo also. They are very, 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 very communicative in networking. They sometimes have more than one income, but the talking with bigger groups, both they can be very witty and funny and have a lot of ideas. Maybe when it comes to talking with people and networking and the bigger groups, um, and also for their ideals to in their life is to connect. They like to connect with people. They really are, first of all, good in it, and it's also their idea that it's just if they don't have the connection with a lot of people, oh, they're missing out on their ideal. Okay, all right, almost there. Gonna take a cold shower. I do that, the Wim Hof thing, cold showers. The Wim Hof thing in the summer is more easy than in the winter. Yep, it is. It can last forever, a cold shower in the summer. So when it comes to really surrendering to their own, I call it divinity, deep psychological layers of you. For me is I'm biased in saying them really the surrender within to your own deeper self. I call it my my inner goddess or my own divinity. They're very sensitive for it um to being feeling safe, maybe to feel nurtured in the surroundings where they have like this motherly quality around them before they can really, rest and relax and sleep. Um, and they they need an emotional connection with their deep spirituality. When they when you have losses in your life, and the healthy way then to really surrender inside, they are it will help them to connect with their feelings and emotions and with what they need. What they need is very important to really go within and surrender. Hmm. So yeah, so they need to feel really at home before they do that. With a person, in a place, maybe in another country. That would also be possible. Or our Leo. Leos are so much fun. They match good with me. I'm having a lot of signs, planets in Sagittarius. Um, and even when they sometimes get arrogant, it's impossible to stay angry at them for one reason or the other. And the reason is they make you laugh all the time. And they're so funny and just want to see a smile on your face. And they are emotional when you get to know them better and very sensitive. So, yeah, without Leo, life would be boring as hell without Leo people. And also, they, they, because they are so confident about themselves, they give you the opportunity to be confident too. It's like, wow, look at this person, all confident and just radiates. And then it's like a permission to do that too, to shine as well and to radiate too. He or she will not feel um like weird about it if you're like, all right, you're confident, I'll be confident too, because for them it's normal. So for me personally, when I have Leo around, it's way easier to become confident because it's like they allow me to be confident. Of course, I don't have to outshine them. That maybe doesn't work, but I like it. So to have kind of a permission to do that as well. So with some people, if you, but Leo doesn't care about that. He will be confident because he is, or unless there are different things happening in the chart that shows other way. But otherwise, if you have a less confident person around you, and you are also less confident, you you create more less confidence like, around each other, because it's like, or you act confident because you feel, and the other person doesn't respond, doesn't say, or is looking away, and then it's like, wait, did I say something wrong? Leos will just continue and never think that probably uh, they think it's just the other person, and which is, of course, which is, they're right. You see, they are channeling the divine intelligence, the divine, creative, true intelligence is where you have your sun and where the house of Leo is. Why? Listen to the song. Follow your sun. Follow the sun. Really, really, really. Don't think about it only as like, too much ego and they need to do what they want. Yes, it's good, no? They do what they need to do. Have a lot of desire there, but it is to manifest stuff on planet Earth. And like I mentioned, we all have ego. And with where your sun consciousness is where you want to, need to shine, create, give, is giving to other persons. Yeah, it's nice then that you get a reaction because that's the fuel that keeps you going. Um, but it's not like all the time, like, oh, pat on the back, very good done, good job. It's just like, a smile, a thumbs up, or a reaction. All right, check it out. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this beautiful summer day, and I hope the full moon is helping you to get things done, and that I know it's a heavy time, and emotions and things in the world crazy, baby. But yeah, that's life for the moment now. Follow your sun. Bye. See you with for good time very soon. Ciao.